What's up, guys? This is Tristan here, and it seems that I have become Australia's newest villain in the eyes of the news. Now, there's some pretty disturbing publications out about me. I guess this young man with his opinions and his computer and all that are very, very newsworthy stuff. Definitely worth police time and investigation, and a lot of public anger. It's pretty crazy, and these vaguely poorly written article has informed me that apparently I'm under a court order, which I was unaware of until I saw this. I kind of thought, maybe if there is, some legal action against me, I might, hear about it. I don't know. Well, I didn't hear about any of it until tonight, which is pretty funny. But hey, it makes perfect sense. It makes about as much sense as most of the stuff you'll see on Channel 9. Now, what did I do to deserve this negative attention? I'll let you know what sinister, evil business I've been up to. I use the internet to give my negative opinion about a YouTube group. I know, just an absolute monster. I can't even believe how evil I am sometimes. Who do I think I am? I must be the first person to leave a negative comment about a public entity, and I deserve to have my name slandered across major publications and news stations. Somebody stop me. So now that Australia's media seems to have plenty to say about me, I think it might be nice if everybody got to hear some words that actually came out of my mouth. So the main article, written by what seems to be a mentally challenged young lady who calls herself a journalist by the name of Petra Stark, states that Janoskians have gotten a court order on me. This is, of course, the first I've heard of this. To quote her, the legal move comes as the Trolls' latest vile stunt involved wrecking a charity auction backed by the band. Now, I was unaware that they were a band, since none of them play an instrument or possess any musical talent or knowledge whatsoever. And I was also unaware that the Janoskians' pockets were considered a charity, since the auction they speak about was never listed as a charity auction and was originally just going to go straight to their pockets. Now, my accomplice Nebs ruined their auction by dummy bidding them and made fun of them for their selfishness and greed. And then, the whole thing went a bit different after that. The story is that their member Bo signed a very cheap guitar and was asking for thousands of dollars for it from his fans. And then once Nebs made fun of him, he said it was a charity auction and he was planning on giving half the money to charity, being the generous young man he is. But, he's only really complained about it after the dummy bidding thing has happened and after Nebs has fired verbal shots at him. So, you'd think you might state that something's a charity auction, that might be something you do. Or, I don't know, it's cool, you can just cover it up afterwards because you're a piece of shit. That works too. Now, who needs facts? Who needs them? They're fucking, they're useless. They're useless. That's not entertainment. That's not what you want. You want to just slander some young men's names. That's what you got to do. That's what news is all about. Now, the next part's even funnier, and I must quote the publication from the Daily Telegraph. It says, dressed in an orange martial arts outfit, Nebs Adley claimed responsibility for the scam in a brazen YouTube video published last Monday. You can fucking come at me. Come find me. See what happens, he says in the video, which has been used more than 36,000 times. If you come anywhere near me, I will spirit bomb you. I know the technique. I know how to do it, and I'm not afraid to use it. Now, to the lady Petra Stark, who wrote this article, you could have done a bit more research, or at least checked what this orange martial arts outfit was, or what a spirit bomb was. This outfit was actually a Goku costume. He was dressing up as a character from a children's cartoon Dragon Ball Z as a joke, and the spirit bomb is Goku's signature technique, which is a telekinetic sphere of energy. Though unlike you, I don't always doubt the seriousness of comedians. Who would take a comedian 100% seriously? Definitely a very intelligent journalist. Now, I don't always doubt the seriousness of a comedian, but something tells me that Nebs saying he was going to spirit bomb people wasn't actually a real threat. Now, another good point as far as threats go is apparently I challenged Daniel to a fight. I'll link my video challenge in the description. And if you take that video seriously, I'm afraid there is something very wrong with you. But in all seriousness, I have had people contact me and prove that Daniel has been saying, I want to 1v1 this Tristan Barker dickhead, and things along those lines. In all seriousness, Daniel, if you want to set up an event where we can have it out in the ring for charity, real charity, I'm sure many people would show up and we could actually make a lot of money and give the proceeds to charity, like a real charity, and actually help people. Now, if you don't understand this concept, I'll explain it to you nice and slowly another time, and I'll hold your group's hands and gently walk you through the concept of helping other people and doing something positive with your influence. We'll have a grand time. However, I must address the rest of this crappy journalism, which implies I've gone to court. Quoting the Daily Telegraph, a representative from Sony told News Limited, members of the Janoskians have placed an intervention order on a Melbourne man by the name of Tristan Barker. Boy, have I been having one hell of a day dealing with all these police orders. I mean, at this point I've received a grand total of 0 phone calls or visits from the police. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they deal with real crimes and are busy doing things more important than defend a YouTube group from a comedian's comments about them. But like I said, this is very serious business. Now, as a young man with an opinion, I'm highly aware of the fact that it's only... I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before I got slandered. And, you know, by some piss-poor excuse for a journalist. And I've long awaited this day. I wanted to take this article because I never wanted to forget the day that some idiot thought a spirit bomb was a legitimate threat. Seriously, you have no idea what these poorly written articles have put me through. I just wanted to keep a hard copy. I wanted to frame it. I just wanted to, you know, every day wake up, look at this article about a spirit bomb and laugh. But, you know, I couldn't get it because the Daily Telegraph is only in Sydney. And I've ordered a version down to Melbourne though. But I tried to print it out. I tried to print a copy, but this was all that came out of my printer. I think it's slightly more accurate than the real one, but it's not what I really wanted. So I had to handwrite one, and it's just as good. It's written in an equally unbiased, well-worded, and properly researched manner. Yeah, just the genius of Petra Stark, and the people who choose to use her writings. You guys are geniuses. You guys really know how to put together a paper. But yeah, I can't expect much more from the dickheads at Channel 9, the Herald Sun, or anyone stupid enough to publish Petra Stark's journalistic diarrhea. I've been interviewed a few times today, and it seems a few writers actually want to find out crazy things like the truth behind the situation. But please respond, Channel 9, or I will stun you like a deer in my headlights of justice. I'll run you down in my automobile of verbal vindication and leave your body stained with my fluids of truth. You have been warned, you sodden peasants. Beware my headlights. You have been warned. Peasants. Anyway, I hope to hear back from you one time, or, you know, it'd be great if you apologize to me and, I don't know, suck my balls or something. And yeah, I stand by my words. The Janoskians are shit. If you guys can't handle a few negative comments, get the fuck out of the spotlight. And grow up. It's pretty funny. You guys harass people in public for attention, and then you complain when you get criticized on the internet. No, it's good. It's good to see that you guys are the ones the media is sticking up for. Yeah. Pretty cool world we live in. Pretty cool world we live in. I'll link the article in the description below if you want to have a good laugh. I'll link my video challenge to Daniel, and yeah, you can feel free to dislike the video, leave an angry comment, and threaten me via the inbox, and then go fuck yourself. Have a good one, guys.